Just got this from Full Sail. Steps to songwriting success. I got a lot to learn. A lot to learn. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. Got a lot to learn. You got a lot to learn before you burn. Zion, hush your mouth before I start rectifying and propaganda denying. Alright. Yeah. I hope this is good, because if it ain't, the taint, you like to taint, you like to taint, you like to be tainted. So, Carolyn, how long you gonna be? I need you beside. I need to be near you. I need to be near. I don't need near, but I do need near. I said near you. Ooh, I got the shade. Yep, my weight done came back. As y'all can see that stomach right there. That's the children's playground. Got the old chesses back, the full face. I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like what I've been through. I hope that what I'm going to say will be beneficiary to everybody, whoever listens. Caroline, hurry your ass. Ooh, thank you. I felt it just then. Ooh. That was a beautiful. You hear that, Zion? Did you hear that, Zion? Your daddy ain't got them all. You know what? Your daddy ain't got them all, but this is steps to writing music. Not music, but music. See, there's a difference in writing music and writing music, okay? Yes, the old studio is come right along. Whoa, come along and ride this train. Get aboard. Do it, boy. Clap your hands now. The gospel train is coming. It's coming around the bends. Zion, I got a song for you. Ready? You didn't have to wake up. You've been up all night, lying there in bed listening to his newborn baby cry. He makes a pot of coffee, splashes water on his face. His wife gives him a kiss and say it's gonna be okay. 'Cause it won't be like this for long. One day your little boy be all grown up and gone. This phase is gonna fly by, so baby just hold on. Yes, it won't be like this for long. 4 years later, about 4:30, he's crawling in his bed. And when his dad drops him at preschool, clinging to his leg, the teacher peels him off for him and asks, what can I do? She say, now Dad, don't you worry. This'll only last a week or two. And it won't be like this for long. Someday soon you'll drop him off, and he won't even know you're gone. Yeah, this phase is gonna fly by. So baby, just hold on. Now you forget a bath, son. It won't be because you smell like a Hebrew slave. You what? Nobody want to see you naked.
Go get a bath, boo boo.
Ew, no. Come here. Don't nobody want to see your naked rear end. Don't nobody want to see your naked rear end. Boy, you kid. As the day is long. Yeah. My son fat as hell. Don't nobody want to see your nakedness. You can thank Adam and Eve for that. It was alright to walk around this yard naked. Now we can't even do your ass get arrested or worst case scenario shot in your ass for your nakedness. Say hey. Do not kick my table.
Hey.
Baby kid. Say hey.
Hey.
Say hi.
Hey.
Say oh, hey for horses. Hey for horses. Hey for horses. Say hey.
Hey.
Jesus, boy, you fat.
How old are you, booby?
You soon to be 3 next month.
When is your birthday?
February 10th.
Good boy. February 10th.
February 20th.
February. I'm asleep.
Wake up.
I can't wake up.
Wake up.
That's okay. I'm praying. Oh, help me. You need to hurry up. Acting retarded. Carol, this book here.
February 20th.
You know, you like a light bulb.
February 20th.
Told you.
February 20th.
But see, now what you got to understand.
February 20th.
But what you have to understand. But you have to understand. But you have to But you have to understand. But you have to understand. Okay, let us pray. Oh,
February 20th.
baby God.
February 20th. February 20th.
Lord,
February 20th.
if this what came off your assembly line, I think you should close down shop right now. I'm feeling it right now.
His repeat button on.
I'm feeling it right now. Lord,
Lord,
you told me
adore me.
that we shall ask
February 20th.
and we shall receive.
February 20th.
I'm trying to pray. Do you mind?
February 20th.
Okay. Are you ready to say your Our Father prayers?
Oh, Papa.
You ready?
Really.
Our Father,
Our Father,
who art in heaven.
Father heaven.
Jesus didn't fart in heaven.
Father heaven.
No, he didn't fart in heaven.
Father heaven. Father heaven. Father heaven.
Jesus didn't fart in heaven.
The Father heaven.
Thunder, that's not Jesus passing gas, son.
That is the thunder man.
But that's not Jesus passing gas, son.
That's the thunder right there.
Son, we have to start all over. Okay, you ready?
Really.
Our Father,
Our Father,
who art in heaven.
Father heaven.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus didn't fart in heaven.
Oh, this is that right there.
Damn, you a snitch. I know I farted over there. Boy, you snitch about everything, don't you?
Snitches.
Do you know snitches get stitches? And losers get bruises? And polices, I seem to get nervous around polices as I go to pieces. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Our Father,
My Father,
who art in heaven,
what is in heaven?
hallowed be thy name. Son, you too old to be going to see now. Son, you ain't even 3 years old. Son, son, listen.
You gonna sing?
Wake up.
He said, wake up.
Huh?
Wake up.
Why you gonna wake up?
I said,
Daddy got to talk, son.
Dad got them.
Yeah. What are you doing? You're not going to... No, sir. No. Told you. I told you that you're a baby kid.
On the TV.
There ain't no TV over there.
That's the TV right there.
Exactly. That's not... Let us pray. Lord,
What?
Zion was given to me
God gave to me
on his birthday.
in my bucket.
And his birthday is...
February and then
So, Lord...
February.
So, Lord...
February and then February and then February and then February and then
Okay, so you want to sing the Barney song?
Bala song.
You ready?
Really?
I love you.
You have me.
We're best.
Kissing it to you. Take a great people. Kissing it to you. Best. You.
I love you.
You want me.
We're best.
Kissing it to you.
With
Take a great people.
And
Kissing it to you. Perfect. Kissing it to you.
just make up some shit. Why don't you? I mean, hey, it worked for them. All right, brother. Gotta go take a bath now.
Go take a bath now.
Bye-bye.
Watch yourself.
Bye bye.
Watch yourself.
Hop the bunnies.
Yeah, see it.
Okay, go take a bath.
Hop the bunnies.
You hop like a bunny.
Hop the thing.
So, the title of this video is Let Me Live It Down. Let me live it down. That's the title. I don't understand why people always trying to live down something when you always living it up. So there is this friend that my wife and I got. And she has a name in the streets. And it's not a good name. It's a bad name. Okay? And she's known to be loose, if you would. Huh?
Like gecko.
What do you say?
That gecko.
Amen. Amen. Why do we always want to live down something? I gotta take this out of my ear. I can't hear myself. Why do we always want to live down something when we always living it up? Every time you turn around, leave my past behind, leave my past alone, let me live down my past. Woo woo woo. That's what you say. But every time people turn around, you always live in your past, or shall I say, reliving your past over and over and over again. So why get upset with someone who is still calling you, but what you still acting like? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Maybe somebody can help me understand that, because I don't understand that. Period. So the other day, my wife took her friend to the store. Now, I wasn't there with them. I didn't show up till later. Okay. And my wife just told me this. You pay a toll at a booth. My wife just told me this. I'll say about almost an hour ago, right? Okay, almost an hour ago. Okay, and my wife told me while she was in the store, because first of all, let me say this. I trained my family. You heard what I said. I said I trained my family to always watch out for snakes. Do I not?
Yes.
I train my family to always be, as this is a police term. I'm not a cop, but this is a police term. I got plenty of friends who are, but this is a police term. They always say either watch your six, keep your head on the swivel, check every angle, and there's many other things. So I try to teach my family to watch your six, keep your head on the swivel, and look around each corner, whatever else. I try to always teach them that. So my wife obviously was doing what I asked her to do while she was in the store. Okay, with her friend while she was in the store. All right. So my wife told me tonight how this guy was following her and her friend. She said, and I asked her, I wanted her to be very sure. How many times I asked you? Was it true? I mean, not true, but were you sure?
About 3 or 4 different times.
Okay, I asked her 3 or 4 different times. Then I went back at her in a different way to see if she would give me the same story that she just said, or that she just told me. Not because I think she's lying, but because you may have been mistaken. So I'm trying to look for a loophole, okay, into, okay, you probably made a mistake. Maybe this wasn't happening. And each time that I asked her about the same situation in a different way, she still told me the same thing. Her story never changed. Okay? Story never changed. All right? Never changed. So, she said that she was in, what store you say you was in?
Walmart.
See, I just checked her again. I remember what store she said she was in. See? Just checked her again. So, she said that she was in Walmart. And she went down one aisle, and there was this guy standing there. Wasn't buying nothing, wasn't picking up nothing. I'm going somewhere with this now. Wasn't picking up nothing. Not a bip, not a bop, not a damn drop. Nothing. Wasn't picking up doo-doo. Okay? She said that he wasn't picking up anything either. So she went down another aisle. There he was. She went down another aisle, and there he was. Then she told her friend to split with her. Now, this is what I teach them. So everything that she's saying, I've already taught this to her. You split up. People say don't split. I say yes. Why? Because she's carrying, and I believe the other woman was carrying. I don't know. But I know my wife was carrying. And when I say carrying, I mean something to carry your dumb ass to the fucking cemetery. That's what I mean. Okay? So she's carrying. This was in Walmart. What, about 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
About 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago. So anyways, she split from her friend. This is exactly what I taught her. Why do you teach them that? I'll tell you why. The summer bitch that's following you, unless it's several of them, the summer bitch that's following you, listen to me real good, people. The summer bitch that's following you can't split himself in half. Period. So the main one that he's following is the one he's going to follow. Because he can't be following the both of you, even though some will follow both, but he can't be following the both. In this situation, he wasn't following the both of them. Because when my wife told her friend to split, you go one way, I go another. The reason why did I tell them to do this is because if anything happens to get engaged, one of you got the upper hand. One of you got the upper hand. If it has to come down to, I got to put you in the front leading rest position, then you shouldn't have fucked with who you thought you could fuck with. Period. I have no remorse for a son of a bitch who stalks women. I got no remorse for you. None. Because if I get there, you ain't gonna need the police, I promise you. You will not need the police. Period. You might as well call whatever funeral home you want. And this is not just me talking. I'm like this in real life. Ask anybody that know me. This ain't no hype. This ain't none of that. I ain't trying to impress a motherfucker. I am like this in real life. Okay? I'll get in your ass in fucking loads. You can ask one of these bitch ass cops down here in Waycross now. I'll get in your ass in loads. Trust me, I would tell you just what I think about you, and I don't care where you at. So, the reason why, let me get off of that because my mind going to a place I don't want to go to. Anywho, the reason why that I tell my family, if you're being followed by one person, split. Okay? Because never, listen to me, never get the person that you split with out of sight's range. Never. But split. And that's what my wife did you not?
Yeah.
Okay. So, she split with her friend. I'm going somewhere with this. She split with her friend. So the actual person that this shitbag was following was her friend. The actual person that this shitbag was following was a friend. Unless they engage, you can't engage. Well, I tell my wife, this is just coming to mind. Unless they engage, you can't engage because they can always say, I was going down this aisle. Is he all right? Mm-hmm. I was going down this aisle, and it was a coincidence that I end up on the same aisle that you were on. So they can always say that. And now the police coming there, you done engaged this punk. Now the police coming there, he gonna tell the police, I don't know what their problem was. You just became the antagonizer and the aggressor. You're gonna get arrested. Period. So I tell them, unless someone engages you, don't engage them. Period. Watch them. Keep your eye on them. But never engage because it's okay. It's just like Walmart. I go in Walmart a lot. And whenever I go in Walmart, there have been times that I've got a soda or a honey bun off the shelf. Open the soda, drink the soda, and eat, some of the honey bun. Can Walmart say I stole that from them? Hell no, they can't say that. Why? Because I'm still in the store. I have not engaged my feet to walk out of that door. I have not. So you can't call the police and say, oh, even though it could be my intention, it's not. I pay for what the fuck I want, but it could be my intention to walk out of Walmart without paying for the merchandise. That could be my intention. Okay? But you don't know that because I never did that. So when the police get there, if they're a smart cop, not these Brunswick bitch ass niggas, but if they are a smart cop, the first thing they will say is, how do you know? The first thing they should say is, how do you know that he was going to take this food out of Walmart? You don't know that because he didn't do it. So what can we say to him? You can't say nothing. Period. So only when I have talked to my feet and told them to walk out that door with your merchandise, can you say that he stole it? So I tell my family, if you are being followed, you better believe, my wife takes it right here. I go through different scenarios with my family right here in this house. I have went through different scenarios and I've hid in this house. Remember that? Mm-hmm. I hid in this house to see what they would do. I told them I was going to do this. I hid in this house to see what they would do. The military call it drills. And yes, I do drills in my home, period. I don't give a damn what y'all like or don't like. This is my house. I do drills in my home. Why? Because I want you to be prepared. The Bible says, be anxious for nothing. Does not the Bible say that? So in other words, even Jesus told the disciples, prepare yourself. Because when I leave you, Satan gonna, right?
That's right. So
we go through different drills in this home, period. I don't care what that would say. Now, my wife did exactly what she was told to do. She split from this joker. Okay. And the actual person that the guy was following is her friend. Okay. Now, getting back to the title, if I'm saying it correctly, let me live this down or something. It's in the title. Anyways, my mind is so jumbled right now. But I put question marks behind it. Why? Because the question is, are you trying? Are you trying to live down your past? That's the question. Are you trying to live down your past? Now, when this friend of my wife's, she claims she's trying to live down her past. She claims that, she's trying to get back with Jesus, this and that, and the third. She don't want that reputation anymore. Blase, blase. Okay. If this is true, I'm not saying it's not. If this is true, what you have to understand, and what is so hard to get people to understand, is that just because you turned and went back to Jesus Christ, that don't mean that all them demons has got out of you. That don't mean that at all. Or you could have started a ball to rolling, and now you got to deal with the consequence. You put yourself out there as a drag foot. Okay. Now you trying to turn yourself around and you expect for everything to go back to normal. I'm sorry, but it will not do that. The same way you fought to live in the streets, you're going to have to fight extra hard to live down or live out those streets. Okay? And that's just the God-given truth. You're going to have to fight. Period. You're going to have to fight. But demons can still be attached to you, especially if you ain't got everything out of your life that caused this situation to happen when you was out there doing what you thought you were big enough to do. Period. So now you got to deal with the bullshit. Period. And what you do not realize is that the bullshit you put out there in this world, in this universe, is coming right back to you. And what you have to realize is now you're putting someone else's life in danger. So that means you got to work extra hard. Because if you got the name, you trying to live it down, but yet them demons is attached to you, you are putting, if you out with anybody, this is why I don't hang out with people. This is one of the reasons why I do not hang out with people at all. I don't hang out with trust me, I don't hang out with hardly nobody. And I do mean hardly nobody. Period. I don't. Why? Because I don't know what seed you done sowed. And by me hanging around you, the badass harvest that's going to come in just might attack me too.
That's right.
Not saying that I'm scared, because I've never been scared of a man that ever walked God green earth and ain't going, I don't give a damn if you 10 feet tall and missile proof. I'm not scared of you. Period. I respect all, but this is my motto again. I respect all, but I fear none. Period. You want a coward? If you want a coward, let some of them punk ass police officers right there in Brunswick teach you how to be a coward. There you go. That's your cowardice right there. I'm not a coward. I don't hang out with people because I don't want your bullshit coming to my front door. Okay? I had a friend of mine who was involved with gangs. Okay? And he had got shot several times. And he asked me to come to his house and sit down and let's just hang out and this and that, that and the third. I asked him, are you still active? He said, yes. I said, well, I ain't going to your house. If you still active, even after you get shot, to me, you off. So why would I be hanging out at your house? Motherfucker come there and want to shoot that place up. And if I'm in there with you, they're going to assume that I'm with you. So let's take care of him too. And I'm just an innocent bystander in the wrong place at the wrong time, hanging out with the wrong people. That's why I don't trim around in the streets. That's why I don't go here and go there and go. That's why my gas can keep a full tank in it. Because that truck don't go here, there, everywhere. It just don't. I don't even see why people even do that except I want friends. I don't need friends. As a matter of fact, in school, I never had a friend. I just turned 40, so you can imagine how many years ago that was. In school, I don't need a friend. What the hell I need a friend for? What do I need a friend for? I don't need you. I don't need your friendship. Period. If you my friend, I must have chose you, because you damn sure didn't choose me. Period. Jesus said that while I was choosing you, I knew that one of you was a devil, but I chose you for my own purpose. Notice what Jesus said while I was choosing you. You didn't choose me. I chose you. Period. So if you gonna choose somebody that ain't shit, you better have a God-given purpose for that person. Okay? So just because you are living down your past and you have put God back in your life, you still got to deal with the demons.
Yep.
You put them out there, you're going to have to deal with them. But every time you deny that things are going on, that's you putting demons right back in your life. Because Jesus ain't going to cause you to lie. Period. He's not going to say, go and tell that lie and say it ain't going on. Period. So when my wife's friend was with her, because she put stuff out there in this here universe, in this here earth, and I know for a fact that she has not gotten everything out of her life. I know this for a fact. Period. So here's my problem. If you still trying to hold on to your bullshit, them demons are still in you. So whenever you go out in public, you're going to attract other demons that's in other people. Demons are attracted to demons. Just like angels are attracted to angels. And not in no sexual way. I mean, the Bible says two can't walk together unless they agree. So demons are attracted to demons. The God in you will attract the God in somebody else. No, you're not God, but God should live right there in you.
That's right.
So the God in you should attract the God that's in someone else. It's the same God. But you should be, for lack of a better word, close souls. So this is how, and then when I talk to this friend of my wife and I tell her this is why this is still going on, this heifer looks at me like I'm stupid. Like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I told you I stopped on that. Okay, but what's lying dormant in your life? Because whatever is lying dormant in your life is going to attract what's dormant in somebody else. Period. And what's so sad is that I sat down with my wife, her friend, and a couple other people, and I told them this was going on. I said this. I said this. And her friend looks at me like I'm stupid. But just, you say 2 weeks ago, right? Mm-hmm. 2 weeks ago, it just happened. The same thing that I've been saying. It just happened. The same shit. After me talking and saying that the bullshit that's in you is going to attract the bullshit that's in somebody else. In other words, demons attract demons. You calling me a demon? No, the hell I ain't. Can't no one person be the devil. Can't no one person be a demon. A demon is a spirit. A demon don't have flesh and blood. A demon is a spirit. I'm telling you that the demon that's in you is going to attract a demon that's in somebody else. And this demon that's in that person might be stronger than the demon that's in you. Now this fool done act retarded and done got his fucking brains blew all over the goddamn store. Why? Because you can't get them demons out of you. How do I know this? How do I know this? Because when my wife split, the motherfucker didn't follow her. And my wife is thick as a sweet a pan of buttermilk biscuits. My wife is thick in all the right places. And she's a pretty woman. So it wasn't that, oh, you know, like, My wife has the Lord in her. One of y'all won't get this, watch. My wife has the Lord in her, so that demon that's in this person, watch this is the truth, that demon that's in this person recognize the protection of the angels that's around my wife. Okay? And sometimes, I got a lot to say. And sometimes, listen to me, that demon that's in that person can see the angels that's protecting my wife, but to the demon, but to the person that the demon is using, they see a firearm. And that could be just an angel telling the demon that's in that person, come on. But the demon that's in that person pull him by the coattail and say, hey man, you don't see that? It ain't your time to go yet. I still got work for you to do. Do you see that? My wife don't carry a pistol just for show and tell. She carry a pistol because she know how to fucking use it. She carry a pistol because she's licensed to. Catch us walking down the road and want to motherfucking shoot somebody. Your ass gonna get shot back.
Okay.
Period. See us walking down the goddamn highway and you want to come up because you a racist fuckboy. Yeah, I know I just merged two things together because my mind just went there. Okay? And your ass, I swear to God, you're going to get shot back. And my wife is quick with it, and she's very accurate. I keep telling y'all, better ask Officer Robert, a retired police officer right here in Wake, Georgia. She's accurate with it. She ain't missed not nary time she been to his house shooting at his little makeshift range in his backyard in the country. She ain't missed not nary time. I don't know where she get her skill from. Period. All she get is headshot and chest shots, and that's it. She surprised even Officer Robert, and that's the truth. Why you still call him Officer Robert? He retired because once a cop, always a cop. Period. Once a cop, always a cop. Or police officer, whatever. Okay? So that demon that's in him recognized the angel that's covering my wife, and the angel telling that demon, you better wake that bastard up and let him see the sunrise of what's hanging off of one of her thighs. Period. So that's the deterrent. Okay? That's the deterrent. But that demon that's in that person is attracted to the demon that's in another person. And that demon gonna do stupid shit. Exactly. That demon gonna do some stupid shit. That demon gonna promote that person to do some weird shit to you. Or to your entourage or who you with. Now, when it comes down to my family, I have no understanding. So if something would have went down that way, and my wife sitting right here, if something would have went down that way, you would not have to worry about checking out a Walmart, because you go check out of this life permanently. It's not a hype. It's the goddamn truth. I just pray and hope nobody calls my card on that. Because I'm very serious about my family. I'm very serious about my wife, my son, and anybody that my family is around. Period. Okay? So just keep that in your head. Let me live down. Let me live down. Are you living it down? And if you is living it down, or if you are living it down, them demons are still attached to you. Period. And it could be somebody that know you from your past and they want to come back. This is why sometimes when my wife's friend is with her and I'm somewhere with, I will never, ever be around her friend like that all the time. Never. Not because I don't like her friend. Ain't got nothing to do with it. But because in my mind, I got a bunch of bullshit up there. And if I catch you, I don't like a stalker. You stalk chills. I don't like a stalker, and I don't like a punk ass rapist. I don't like somebody who uses women for their own sexual gratification. I don't like that. That's a good way for Moses to enter into me and not depart your Red Sea. I'm just being real. That's a good way to get your life ended. I promise to God about that. Going to jail makes me know never mind. When it comes down to my family, I've said this over and over again. Going to jail makes me know never mind. I am who I am. I'm not going to apologize to nobody. When it comes down to protection of my home and my family, I'm not going to apologize to you. For what? I don't have to. Hey, he came in your house. Well, he should have brought his ass in there. This ain't no goddamn look who's coming to dinner. I didn't call you in my house because I want you to build something. So what you doing off in my house? Or what you doing bothering my family out in public? Why you doing that? Because you a punk. Period. So please keep in mind, don't get mad at people when they say to you, or when they question you about your past, especially if you still living it. Don't get mad at other people when your past come back to haunt you. What you get mad at them people for? You took that shit out there. You put that shit out there. That's your damn fault. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You gonna have to be the one to live that. Let me tell you something. Unless it's my wife, because I know her, I will hardly ever take up for unless she's been battered and bruised and hurt. I will hardly ever take up for any female that a man is trying to push up on until she say leave me alone. You got to make that first step of saying leave me alone. I'm not finna put myself in no stupid ass situation to end up like that stupid motherfucker that got life with the possibility of parole and you don't even know what the hell going on. You don't know shit. You don't know diddly squat. But you gonna take your truck. Every last one of y'all thought y'all was the police, and that punk ass ex-cop and that punk ass what else was he?
Border Patrol.
No, I'm not talking about his ugly ass son. He was an ex Glenn County, and he also was it what a DA, something like that? District attorney?
Investigator for this.
Yeah, investigator for whatever. The only one that was a cop was that punk. His son wanted to be the cop. And the idiot that drove the black truck, he wanted to be one too. Yeah, my focus just changed. And to that dumbass bitch, I'll say it again, read my lips. To the dumb bitch who was seen or heard on her body cam telling that punk ass what his name is Michael, what his name? Travis McMichael. You telling him, see, I'm gonna tell you something. It's been high time, and I'm not taking it up because the boy was black. I don't give a fuck what color you is. You did not deserve to be shot down like a dog in the goddamn street. Right. White, black, gay, straight, I don't give a fuck. Listen, I participate. See, I knew I was gonna get upset. Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn what you are. You do not deserve to be shot down like a dog in the fucking streets. Period. Just for going inside of a bitch
construction site.
You know how many construction site I've been on just looking around? Maybe the boy wanted to be into construction. Maybe he was going to I don't know, start school, whatever. Maybe he'll think about being a foreman. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he needed a job and he was trying to get a memory of the place so that or maybe he was looking for I don't know. Maybe he was looking for a sign of the person that owned the property. Maybe he wanted a job, and so let me get the number. You don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but what the fuck I do know, he didn't take shit out that fucking place. He didn't take. And can I ask Brunswick a question? But wait, let me get off that and onto this. Okay, to that bitch, and I said it and I meant it, to that bitch ass police officer, that female, who told Travis McRib, go, yeah, because you need to wash that stuff off of you. Bitch, that's somebody's life. I don't give a damn if you got a strong heart and a strong brain. If you ain't got no blood in you, you dead.
That's right.
That was somebody's child's life, bitch. It's not stuff. Now, I don't give a damn how you feel about it. It's not stuff. That's blood. That's that boy's life sprinkled on that fucking Nazi. Who claimed he wasn't a racist, but your punk ass has just been brought up on federal charges of racism.
Come on.
You claim you not racist, and then, you know, if I was a prosecutor, yes, we watch the trial. If I was a prosecutor, okay, if I was a prosecutor, I love the job she did. Oh, boy. She told Travis McRib Double, she told him a new asshole.
Yes, she did.
My wife was enjoying that because everybody knows she graduated with her law degree. Thank you, Chief Tanner, for... Okay? I wish I could have been that prosecutor. Even though they probably would have objected to it. But I would have put on there a side-by-side picture of that Nazi motherfucker. He's sitting up in the courtroom with a suit on, trim beard, haircut low, all that. Looking just like a businessman. If you was to stop me looking like that, I would stop and talk to you. Why? Because you look like a businessman. Versus the picture of him wearing jeans, a greenish shirt, skinhead, well, almost a skinhead or scruffy damn beard, and you driving a pick-em-up truck.
Come on.
Motherfucker, have you ever seen Time to Kill? I guess y'all have, because y'all thought that was your time to kill. I ain't finna stop and talk to you, period. Bitch, you ain't the police.
That's right.
You applehead bitch, you ain't the police. You fucked up your career, you Coast Guard monkey. And then he trying to use all police terms. See, while motherfuckers around here doing money wanna be falling, he got that. All right. You should have said that about that bitch. Cause I don't want to. Let me shut up. I don't want to be some of y'all. I can't say all of y'all wrong. I don't want to. What the fuck I want to be you for? That's some homosexual shit right there. I want to be another man. Nah, dog, I ain't no bitch. I don't want to be you. I don't want to be you. Just to reiterate, I have the thin blue line on my truck because I support the good cops. Period. I had strobe lights in my black car before a traffic truck tried to damn kill us because my wife was almost hit one day. So those flashing lights, granted, it does look like an undercover cop. Well, it did look like an undercover cop, but those flashing lights was only for parades and if she got broke down on the side of the road. That's it. That's it. But that punk ass Travis McRib Double, he wanted to be a cop sitting up there. I engaged. He engaged. You got to have fight. I drew down. Thank you, baby. I drew down on him. That's a term a police officer use. Your daddy taught you to be all you can be in jail. Y'all sought that, but and I felt so bad for that judge. You can tell several times he was getting choked up. Several times he was getting choked up when he was reading them the guilty verdict and the sentence. He was getting choked up, and he my type of judge anyway because he that Grandis. Now I love me some Grandis. Period. To show everybody how arrogant them bitches was, look at their lawyer. He was arrogant. The judge had to stop the court because of his arrogant bullshit.
That's nasty.
Listen, y'all fate was already decided when you decided to pull that trigger. He hit me, so I had to fight. No, scratch that. I had to shoot. That's what I did. I shot. He was trying to grab my gun. There you go again, trying to be the police. Because everybody know, even some police don't even do it, but everybody know if you tussling with a cop, and I checked with one of my police friends, right there in Brussels, if you tussling with a police officer and you go for his gun and he get it before you do, he got a right to kill you. Or disable your ass one. You going for my firearm while you going for it. You try, or if anybody else there, they got a right to end you or cripple your ass till you can't move no more. So he'll go over my shotgun, bitch, cause you pointed it at him. You stupid ass motherfucker, you pointed it at him. He will go over my gun. I said, boo. That's what I did. I couldn't shoot a deer because I'm too stupid. So I decided to kill a nigga. Huh? And we were going to get away with it too hot digging it down.
I love that prosecutor.
The Lord proved to you punk motherfuckers. You ain't going to get... Bitch, do you think this the 20th, the 30th, the 40th, the 50th, the 60th, the 70s, and somewhat of the 80s and of the 90s? Do you really think that we back in that time? The South will never rise again. I'm sorry to burst some of y'all bizzubbles, but you should have got on that retarded ass train when it was leaving. Because that train ain't never coming back no more.
Okay, this ain't Dixie.
This ain't Dixie, and I ain't finna whistle Dixie. Look away, look away, look away. Don't drop the damn soap. Y'all sought that boy out and killed him because you wanted to kill a nigga. He pulling the racist card. Motherfucker, I ain't got to pull shit. Y'all did it. You did it for me. Then you try to come with that self-defense bullshit and that stand your ground law. Man, motherfuck your ground. And your retarded ass self-defense fucked up ass theory. Because nothing that you, even the prosecutor told, nothing that you said makes sense. The only one that I kind of feel bad for is the idiot that drove that black truck. That's why it pays you best stay the fuck out of people's business. Because you could end up losing everything. Am I right or am I right?
You right. If he'd have stayed out of it.
If you should have stayed your ass out of it. And I'm going to tell you something. The disrespect of them two monkeys looking all like Donald Trump brothers. Them two, we watched the whole trial. The disrespect when it comes down to sentencing. The daddy and the son, they sat there. The young man that drove the black truck, he was the only one that stood up, my God, and accepted his fate.
Responsibility.
You could see the pain in his face. You could see the tears in his eyes. I believe that he was remorseful. Am I right, baby?
Yeah.
I believe he was. Maybe it was a trick. Hey, baby girl. I believe that he was remorseful. That's just my opinion, okay? I watched the whole trial, okay? I believe he was remorseful, and I believe he kicking himself in the ass, saying, why did I do this? But them two punks, especially the daddy who thought that his police friends was gonna get him off. You stupid motherfucker. They still got jobs. And your stupid ass is in prison for the rest of your sorry, pathetic, neo-Nazi punk ass life. You Nazi bitch. And I can say it because I've lived in Brunswick. Brunswick is one of the most racist cities.
Come on.
that I've ever had the displeasure of living in. Y'all are some of y'all are some of the racist people. But you know what? I don't blame some of y'all as I end this. I don't blame some of y'all. Okay, I don't blame some of y'all. I don't blame some of y'all racist motherfuckers, because I'm gonna tell you why. I just found out a short while ago that St. Simon's Island was bought and owned by black people.
Oh yeah.
Now, if that's true, then some of us are some of the most stupidest motherfuckers that God could have ever created. Because I also found out that even though it was bought and owned by black people, they sold it probably to a neo-Nazi motherfucker.
And sold it and became slaves.
Sold it and became slaves. How the hell you know that?
I had the book.
Oh, you had the book. You the one told me that? Okay, well, my wife told me that. Okay, thank you. Y'all would sell your mama's asshole for a price. So I don't blame some of them racist motherfuckers that live in Brunswick. I don't blame some of y'all for being racist against black, some of them monkey niggas. I don't blame some of y'all because shit, they gave it to us. They giving us the power. I take my hat off. Y'all need to look up this documentary. I take my hat off to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Y'all need to look this up. They called it the Black Wall Street. They didn't sell nothing. Some of them racist motherfuckers that lived there went in and took everything from them.
Jealousy.
Exactly. Jealousy and envy. I take my hat off to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to the black people that was trying to come up. They had their own doctors. Huh?
Yep.
They had their own business of eating, their own doctors. Oh, look up the documentary. It took one thing to spark all of what happened. It's amazing how Hollywood can make a movie about some retarded ass scream over and over again. Like somebody want to see that dumb shit, but you won't put into y'all won't make a movie about Tulsa, Oklahoma. Why? I guess you know what the hell you did. Oh, you racist? No, the hell I ain't. I got more white police officer friends than I do niggas. Or black people, let's put it like that, because the nigga's ignorant. I got more white police officer friends, and you know I'm not lying. I got more white police officer friends than I do black cops.
Yep.
Period. So I'm not. How the hell can I be racist when I got white in me? My grandmama was forced by a cracker. I said it and I meant it. Was forced because every time I think about it, it pisses me off. Was forced by a cracker. That's how my mama came. So, and if you look at my mama, she can damn near pass for white. She's high yellow. So if my mama is half white, what the hell that make me? So if I'm racist, I gotta be racist against my own damn self. And that's just kind of stupid. That's just kind of stupid.
You look at my niece and my nephew.
Exactly. That's just kind of stupid. But them three little pigs thought that they was gonna get away. And to show that they wasn't sure what they was doing was right was the young man who drove the black truck. He said to us, we saw the body cam. He said to the police officer that was interviewing him out there on the side of the street, was interviewing him. He told the police officer, I wasn't for sure we need to follow him or anything. I didn't know.
So why did we shoot him?
Why did we shoot him? That's what he said. Why did we shoot him? Why did we shoot him? Right there, y'all just got a hung ass case. Because if one of you motherfuckers had the shadow of a doubt, that means all of you motherfuckers had to have the shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, they was already coming up with a defense.
Already. And their defense was retarded like them. You, I can imagine, what was the daddy name? Greg McDouble. I can imagine what type of punk police officer you was. I can imagine that. You was a bitch.
Mustache.
And then you had the audacity to say. You had the fucking audacity to say. This is crazy. You had the audacity to say, if I could have got a shot off at him, I'd have shot him too. Listen to me real good. No, fuck that. All racist motherfuckers, that goes for white, black, whatever your nationality is. If you are racist, all racist motherfuckers is gonna always try to go after the ones they think is weak. I was watching Animal Planet the other night. I'm hooked on Animal Planet. I was watching Animal Planet the other night. And this punk ass lion, a lioness, put it like that, this punk ass lioness, a whole herd of buffalo was going by. Okay? She waited until the weakest one, and she attacked that one.
Yep.
To me, that's a bitch. And that's exactly how I keep saying some. That's exactly how all of you punk ass racists is. You will sit up there and you will search out the ones that's weak. And what make it so bad, y'all had been watching Aubrey. You had been watching it. Y'all just got it off in y'all head. We gonna kill this nigga. We gonna kill this nigga. Why? Because he looked it soft. You knew he was young. See, here's the thing. You racist motherfucker, y'all won't try motherfucker that's seasoned. You won't try that shit. You'll go to, but see, I'm gonna tell you something. As my son get older, I pray to God that none of y'all try him. Because he got a daddy that has no understanding. That's why I stay out to myself. I'm not weak because I stay out to myself. I stay out to myself because there have been things that I have done in my life that I'm not proud of. And that's the God-given truth. It'll be in the book. There have been people I have hurt that I'm not proud of. That's why I stay to myself and raise my child. But to that racist ass, no account, bully face ass police officer, they should have fired your punk ass. You stupid bitch. I said it and I meant it. I make no apologies. Wipe that stuff off of you. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now? Y'all had already condemned Mr. Aubrey before you even went to fucking court. And the only reason why you did that stupid shit, the only reason why you did it because you motherfuckers knew his daddy. That's it. But where did your police file go? Where did that go, motherfucker? Where did it go? It went nowhere. They should have flushed your retarded ass down the top. Man, I swear to God. Your daddy should have jacked you off in the fucking toilet and flushed that bitch. I cannot stand a racist bitch ass motherfucker. I can't stand that. I don't give a damn if the person that's been killed, white, black, blue, or green. Just like I can't stand them old ugly ass Israelites, them black motherfuckers who try to make white folks bend down and kiss their boot. I'm gonna kiss your fucking boot, all right. Take my knife out and stab your ass in your fucking foot. Maybe then, Kiki, maybe then you can say you were Christ. I'm gonna put a hole in the motherfucker. And I mean no disrespect to my daddy because them motherfuckers, they ain't shit. The real Israelites are over there in Israel fighting for their lives. You motherfuckers running around here with your goddamn mama bed sheets on. Bitch, it ain't Halloween. And the same thing I say on here, I say it to your fucking face.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God.
Yep.
I say it to your goddamn face. I don't care. I say it to your face. Because I have no respect for racist motherfuckers. Just like I saw some of you dumbass Israelites standing outside a police department and taunting this white cop. I said to Kelly, I said, if I was that cop, I'd have pepper sprayed your dumb ass. You taunting this cop. Pig this. Motherfucker, who the hell used pig anymore? This ain't the 90s, the 80s.
When did Jesus do that?
Jesus never did that. As a matter of fact, Jesus actually helped the police from being killed. What you mean? Okay? When the Roman soldiers came to arrest Jesus, Peter stepped out from nowhere and chopped off that bitch ear. Jesus knelt down, picked up that man's ear, let me call them back then police, picked up that officer's ear and put it right back beside his head and reprimanded Peter. Did he not?
Yes, he did.
And told him, say, if you live by the sword, you gonna die by the sword. Jesus never made anybody bend down and kiss his feet. As a matter of fact, when Jesus came to earth, for you black ass Israelites, when Jesus came to earth, well, I forgot, y'all don't believe that about, but yet you stand on the street corner and read from it. And try to interpret scriptures the way you want to. Stupid ass. When Jesus came to earth, he came to earth washing people's feet. I believe he probably smelt them in heaven today. But he came to earth washing feet, and someone said, no, Lord. Jesus said, if I don't wash your feet, you have no part of me.
That's right.
What was he saying? You ain't coming to heaven, told you. No, that's not what he's saying. What Jesus was saying was this: if you cannot humble yourself,
Come on.
if you so high up here, Jesus is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. That's the highest you can go. You can't get no higher than that.
That's right.
But if you, a judge or somebody of prestige, an entertainer, whatever, and you can't humble yourself, then you got no part of Jesus. There's none there. The Bible says that a humble child,
Take the grace of God.
whatever Jesus said to us, he practiced what he preached. So I don't know where you Israelites getting this bullshit from, telling white folks, if you want to join us, bend down and kiss my feet. Then I heard one of you son of a bitches say, if I had some dog shit to step in, I'll step in and put up to your mouth. Yeah, bitch, that'll be the last time you raised that motherfucker. Because I promise you, I'll leave your feet right there in that damn concrete.
Just waste this.
I don't like and will never like racist motherfuckers. I will never like y'all. You are a racist piece of shit. But Ahmaud Arbery, what is his name? I want to disrespect him. Ahmaud Arbery never deserved what he got.
Oh,
He didn't deserve that shit. Well, you don't know his past. I don't give a fuck about his past. Like one of you punk ass police put up there trying to see, this is the encounter that I had with what his name, okay? So he was the only one that you had an encounter with. There are good motherfuckers out there that would tussle with the police. And they good to their heart, they cool, they calm, they collective, but they will tussle with you, especially if you get them on a bad day. So that ain't shit. What you trying to prove is that Mr. Arbery ain't shit. No, motherfucker, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And it's so funny, every single time a racist motherfucker kill a black, especially if you a cop or an ex-cop, you still a cop, especially if you a cop or an ex-cop, when you shoot a motherfucker, kill a motherfucker, especially if they black, some of y'all will always try to go back into time. You always try to do that. To what's the word I'm looking for?
Try to justify.
Yeah, to try to justify your homicides. But what you don't understand is that most of these judges here today ain't gonna put up with that shit. They ain't gonna put up with that shit. Oh, he was fighting us. Motherfucker, because you was fucking with that boy. I didn't want to run up to me. He ran around the truck, shit for brains. Please help me to understand. Unless you just a cuckoo or you on some type of fucked up drugs or you think you big and bad or whatever. What motherfucker in their right mind gonna run to somebody with a firearm?
Exactly.
Tell me I'm gonna attack you with my fist. What motherfucker gonna do that? Unless you just hopped up on some damn drug, PCP, Angel Crust, or whatever the hell y'all call it. Hash or whatever, tar or whatever. You been huffing your mama paint. I don't know no motherfucker in their right mind that will run up to somebody charging you and you got a gun pointed at them. Dude, I mean, I don't.
No.
Let me see. This ain't paper, rock, scissors. This paper, rocks, and you gonna die if you do that stupid shit. So that was just stupid in itself. He was charged. He's like, charge. This young man ran around the truck. Around the truck. You can see it plain as day. He was trying to get away. He had nothing on him. He was wondering why y'all was fucking with him. Period. He was scared out of his mind. 3 of y'all. 1 of him.
And 2 of y'all got weapons.
And 2 of y'all got think. Well, actually, all 3 of them had weapons. The 2, they had guns, and the 3rd man, he had a truck. But the man with the black truck, I kind of feel sorry for him because you stuck your nose in something you should have never did. You shouldn't have. And now you motherfuckers are being brought up on racist charges. Indicted by the federal government. Am I happy about that? Hell no, because this shit should have been stopped. This shit should have been stopped. Period. This should have been stopped. Y'all didn't see him do nothing. You didn't see nothing. You just saw a black young man who looked weak. I ain't saying he was weak. I'm saying who looked weak. Let's fuck with him. You ain't gonna try a motherfucker that even, and they could be the weakest ones. The one that remotely look like that they can take care of themselves. You gonna try a motherfucker who you think you can. And Greg McDouble, soon as the police pull up, I saw it on the body cam, soon as the police pull up, you gonna cite to them, I grabbed my gun, which is Department issued, by the way. I used to be a cop too. Right there, you know you ain't shit. Listen, and Major Tatum can tell you this. I know Major Tatum. I know Chief Tanner. I know Chief Cox. I know a lot of these officers down here, even at the sheriff department. Okay? But I will never, if I get in trouble, I will never cite to them, I know this cop, I know that cop, I know this cop. Fuck who you know. Because if I was a cop, I would tell you to your face, I don't give a fuck who you know. I know 2 judges. Matter of fact, one of them is on my Facebook page. Courtney Johnson. I don't know if she's still a judge or not. I met her years ago. Sung at her
What was that, the
banquet. She was the keynote speaker. She was a judge then. Got her on my Facebook page. Go look at the pictures. I know a couple of judges. I know Judge Benton. We friends. Period. He was my wife's friend, I believe, before you was mine, right? He became my... What the hell I met him at? Oh, I did 4th of July that day. Yeah. I got pictures with him on Facebook. What am I saying? I would never cite to people. If I'm in trouble, I know this one. That right there lets me know you trying to weasel your way out of something. At least you should let them know that. Why you got to cite that? Why you got to do that? That just gonna make me angry. Because now you basically telling me I can do what the fuck I want to do. I can do what I want to do. Because I know this and I know that. Or I was this. The key word is was. Now he just gonna cite all that. I used to be a cop. I used to be. They already knew that, fool. They already knew that. You see how they handled the case with kitty gloves? That's because they already knew who you was. Most of them cops that was out there had already passed judgment on a man lying dead in the street. And you couldn't even cover up that boy's face. You stupid ass motherfucking racist. You couldn't even cover his face up. You stupid bitch. Just because a motherfucker got black skin, they're already guilty. Guilty of what? For being black? If that ain't the dumbest shit I ever heard or seen in my life, you guilty for being black? Really? You got a problem with my black skin, go take it up to my creator, and soon he slap your dumb ass straight in the air. I don't hate you because you white. That's just stupid. Because he was black, he's already guilty. You can hear someone talking about, well, this was like self-defense to us. This like, bitch, how the fuck you know? You already judged and don't. You was talking about, look it up, dumb bitch. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. Look it up. You like self-defense to us. Because he's a nigger. Oh, hallelujah. One nigga gone. Thank you, Jesus. You ain't even completed the investigation already. Somebody like self-defense. Self-defense from what? What the hell was he carrying? See, if you dumb motherfucker was smart, and I shouldn't give you no tips. If you dumb motherfuckers was smart, you should have had what some cops call a backup weapon. But you know what? Y'all was too stupid. You would have touched the handle with your motherfucking fingers. If you were smart, you should have had a backup weapon and planted it on him. You probably would have got away with it. But Jesus say, that ain't gonna happen. And I'm not telling nobody to go out there and do that. I'm just saying to show you how stupid y'all is. You racist, bumpkin looking son of a bitch. So self-defense in what? Self-defense in what? 2 of y'all got the guns. He ain't had shit but his fist. So self-defense in what? No, y'all was hoping that the police came out there because we know him. So the police gonna come out here. They're gonna say, oh, he was guilty. Good job. All right, let's go on home. We can go and eat dookie out of the toilet stool. I bet you the McNabb or the McReal family, I bet you all y'all inbreds. Tell the truth. You ain't got to hide it. People, guess what? People come out of the closet now. They fucking animals, tailpipes on people's cars. Come on up. Come on up. You know you're damn inbred. Don't. You ain't got to lie to me. You know you're motherfucking inbred.
He called this daddy crazy.
Yeah, oh, thank you for reminding me about that. See, I'm trying to end this now. So you see what you're doing, right?
Oldest.
Wait a minute, let me finish this, okay? And then the son, Travis McDouble, sat up there and the prosecutor read off to him what he said on Facebook about his daddy. Said his daddy was old as dirt. Go ahead, you
Crazy as
shit, and didn't care about going to jail. I can imagine what his daddy was saying to himself. I should have shot your dumb ass. You gonna call me old as dirt? Crazy as shit? And don't care about going to jail?
his daddy.
And then his daddy sitting up there as the prosecutor was talking, doing this to his hand. Oh, I know what he said. I'm cracking my knuckle. Who the hell cracks their knuckles like this? Just go look it up. It's on there. And the look that was on his face, I guess he thought you back in yesterday courtroom. That goddamn, I can never go to the head. The goddamn nigga, you just called me crazy as hell. That what you just called me? Crazy as hell? Batshit crazy? Old as dirt? I should have shot the shit out you. That's how you really feel about me, son? That's how I really feel about your daddy. That's how I really feel now. You old as dirt, daddy. You called your own daddy old as dirt. You know how long dirt been here? So you telling me that when Jesus said, let there be light, and there was light, he thought about your daddy first. He said, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, so your daddy was here before Adam all. You say old as dirt. And crazy as hell. Crazy as shit, whatever. And don't care about going to jail. I bet he did. I bet he care about that life motherfucking sentence he got. Sitting up there cracking your numbers like you all that. You stupid bitch. I swear, some of y'all need to wake up and smell the goddamn pomade or something. Y'all need to wake up and smell the honey. Period. People ain't going for the same shit you neo-Nazi motherfuckers did yesterday. Some judges ain't gonna go for that shit. Period. They ain't going for that shit, bro. They ain't going for that shit, bro. They ain't going for that. You kill somebody, you gonna pay for that shit, bro. You gonna pay dearly. Because he did not deserve that. Not at all. He did not deserve that. And I wasn't going to talk. I was going to save that video for a later day. But it just kept coming into my head. He did not deserve that. Nobody deserved that. Whether you black, white, Mexican, gay, straight, whatever. You do not deserve that. And I keep saying this just like how people say that Jesus killed people in Sodom and Gomorrah time because they was gay. That's a lie. That's a lie. Jesus never killed people in Sodom and Gomorrah because they was gay. That would be called a hate crime. Jesus destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because they was doing every immoral thing under the sun. And being homosexual was a small minute of it. They was killing children, raping babies, sacrificing babies to their god Molech or whatever. They was doing everything that they evil minds could think of. And Jesus said, this will not stand. So that's why he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Not because they was homosexual. Period. If that's the case, why your ass still living?
Okay. America should have been destroyed.
America should have been gone. Atlanta, I believe that's the next Sodom and Gomorrah. Atlanta should have been destroyed. If off of being gay alone, that's dumb. Why would Jesus do that? But tell you don't hate. Why would Jesus do that? That would be considered a hate crime, dog. Jesus didn't do that like that. Okay? He didn't do it like that. But I can tell you, Mr. McDouble, you killed Ahmaud Arbery because your funky, stank bread, stank mouth ass was racist. I can guarantee you that. You killed that boy because y'all was racist. The prosecutor asked you, did you see anything? You just didn't. No, I didn't see none of that. And then Mr. Travis McDouble, this is my last time to say, Mr. Travis McDouble gonna sit your rotten ass up there and try to pretend to cry, but not nary tear came out your eye. That's why when the judge was sentencing your dumb ass, he said you showed no remorse or lack thereof. You see, I shot him. I shot him. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna call you for no acting part. Because you a bad fucking actor. Then you gonna grab some tissue and dab your eyes like a bitch. Motherfucker, do you know that women do this shit? Where my thing at? Women do this. Women do this. What you did. You gonna take off your glasses and look at it. What the fuck you looking at? Your eyeball's still in your retarded ass head. It ain't went on vacation. And the reason why most women do this when they crying for real and they look at it because they trying to see if they smeared their mascara. That's why they do it. Your ass sitting up there, I killed her. You mean to tell me I'm finna join Tweedledee D and Tweedledee Dumbass who slammed that special need girl on for stealing some color fucking rubber? I'm gonna go with they gun. You retarded bitch. Don't sit your ugly ass up there with them crocodile retarded ass motherfucking tears. Ain't had shit coming out. Nigga, your eye, or shall I say your eyes, was as dry as your asshole. And I know Joe probably was like, even though you didn't see the paper, I was like, and the only why you did that shit was because your lawyer told you to do it.
You got to show some kind of...
You got to show some type of remorse. Maybe it'll go over with the jury. But the jury had already convicted you before you even knew it. All you got to do is show a little bit of emote. Show them that sorry. Watch this. I just thought about this. Why would a lawyer... Watch this. Why would a lawyer or defense attorney tell their client, if you are in the right, why in God's name would a lawyer tell their client to show some emotions, to show that you didn't mean to do that? If you, I am not finna sit up there and get on no stinking ass witness stand and cry for killing the bitch that broke into my house. If my lawyer even told me that, for what the hell I'm crying for? He should have been crying. I have no remorse for knocking your whole head off you breaking into my home. That's retarded. I'm not finna show you no type of damn remorse. For what? You should have had remorse when you kicked in my fucking door. You should have told your lady, don't do it. I know you got Tourette and syndrome, don't do it. You kick in this door, I promise you, you're going to be hearing the sweet by and by. So why would their lawyer tell them to do that if he didn't think they was guilty?
Exactly.
Show some emotion.
He already knew it was...
And Travis McDouble, I killed him. Oh, but you had just got finished talking about that boy, talking about he was attacking you, he was a hoodlum, he was this, he was that. What? Now, I saw him swear on the vibe. I should never did it. So even that didn't go with the damn jury. Cause he already, okay, so what you crying for? If you was in the right, why are you crying? Let me ask you a question, baby girl. I know people can't see me. Let me ask you a question. Who are watching? Let me ask you a question. Would you cry over somebody that you done sent to the everlasting wherever, that you done knocked a hole in their head to forever? Would you cry over somebody who tried to rape you or was raping you and you shot that bitch? Would you cry over him?
No.
Why?
Because you trying to kill me.
You trying to kill me. You trying to hurt me. I'm going to get you before you get me.
Exactly.
Ask any police officer who was in the right that shot and killed a motherfucker. Ask them if they cried over that motherfucker. You knew not to get out that car and point nothing at me. You was a stick. Well, guess what? We got a stick for you. It's called a pine fucking box. I'm not finna cry over nobody if I'm in the right for knocking your whole ass apart. So right there, you already proven that you was guilty. What you showing remorse for? And that shit didn't go. When I was looking at that shit, I said, somebody please put a dick in his ass. Nigga, you better save your tears when you get the bubble. Because Bubba gonna tell you, if you think you right, bend over tonight, toot that ass up. And you tell you, God, I ain't come here for all that. They gonna tell you, if you think you strong, come on and get this long, toot that ass up. God, I don't give a fuck. Save them tears for Bubba. Cry this hand so you can lube up that dick and put it in your asshole. I done told you, hey, you better catch PC. And I don't mean pretty cunts either.
Daddy eats cop too.
And your daddy eats cop. Oh shit. Nigga, you gonna have to live in solitary for the rest of your life. God damn. Nigga, you gonna have to live in solitary for the rest of your sorry ass life. And judges are good about sending you to places where they know you probably done arrest somebody's son of that. You was a cop too? You wanna call Code 33? Bitch, you better get on your knees. Toot that ass up. Now, Kiki. I ain't had none in 20 years. Let me show you how this feel. Toot that ass up.
Going to prison and Joe.
You want a lollipop? Come on and make your head bop. Toot that ass up.
Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all going to prison in Georgia too?
They going to prison in Georgia. How you know? The feds got them now, so they might send them to a federal camp.
Yeah, but I was just saying for right now.
They're going to Georgia. You don't want to go to Jackson because that's where your booty hole gonna get all that action. Toot that ass up. I don't give a fuck. You gonna tell the guard, give me the electric chair. This dick is fair. Toot that ass up. Better bend over quick, bitch. That motherfucker gonna go in there traffic, he gonna come out of Transcena. Hey, dad. And Greg gonna turn into Betty.
Oh, goodness.
You gonna be somebody bitch, dog. Believe that. I don't give a fuck. I have no remorse for a racist piece of shit. None.
Yeah, I didn't have no remorse for my mom.
You didn't have no remorse for him.
What his mama had to go through.
Nothing. You had no remorse for that boy. None. And like I said, if anybody that don't like what I say on my channel, kiss my ass.
What his name? He just had,
and I mean that.
He just
kiss
had
my
stupid,
ass.
Stupid lawyer.
Huh?
I said, what his name? The other one.
Oh yeah, that. See, I'm trying, Carolyn. Let me end this. Damn. What was the other one name with the black truck?
Bryant. Roddy Bryant.
Mr. Roddy Bryant. Your lawyer is dumb as hell. That's why the judge got on his ass. He kept talking about Jesse Jackson. He in the courtroom. So what, niggas, for the damn public? And Jesse Jackson, hell, he don't know what he coming and going. He sit up there, they talking about me, ain't they? They talking about me.
We're looking around.
This motherfucker got to be damn near 90. Kiki! Jesse Jackson, Kiki! He must thought he was in church. Jesse Jackson, he didn't even know that he was there. He thought they were having Sunday service. He seen the judge with the black robe shit. He was going to give it tithes and offering. That's why you lean over to my. Why the usher talking about me? I ain't supposed to be here. He gonna sit there. I don't like Jesse Jackson either. With his fake ass. He a man. Al, what his name is? Al Sharp hell, peanut head bitch. I don't like none of them. Oh, peanut head ass. Now, world's original looking motherfucker.
Both of them look sick.
They is sick. Jesse Jackson sitting up there in that damn dumbass lawyer. Listen, I wouldn't even say nothing about Jesse Jackson. I'm quite sure he didn't even drive there. He probably rode in the L. I'm going. See now, motherfucker, you? He in the audience, Your Honor. And it might put something on the jury mind. Like what? I bet you if the tables was reversed, and you had one of the grand wizards in that courtroom.
Come on.
If you had one of the grand wizards in that courtroom, nobody would have said nothing. Even though I don't like Jesse Jackson, he still had every right to be there, and the judge made that clear. I just wish the judge would have said, this man that's sitting in my... The judge, I didn't know he was even in here until you started whining about it. But I wish the judge would have said, Jesse Jackson has every right to be in this courtroom. Why? I'll tell you why. Because it was him and Dr. K. It was Dr. K and Jesse Jackson and many others that made it right for a black person to get a fair trial.
That's right.
He came up through civil rights. I don't care how much I don't like Jesse Jackson. He still came up through that era. He deserved a seat in any courtroom. I cannot take away the struggle that he went through. Even though I don't like that senile motherfucker, I cannot take that away from him. I have to give honor where honor is due. And for that, I have to give honor. If the judge would have told Jesse Jackson to leave out my courtroom, he would have had to tell, see, that's how dumb this defense attorney, he would have had to tell everybody else who was just in there to be spectators to leave.
Yep.
You could not have singled out one person.
That's right.
They would have charged you for that shit, and they could have said you racist.
Yep.
They would have tried their best to play the racist card. So if I say, Jesse Jackson, excuse yourself, I got to tell this young man over here that's probably just sitting in here because he want to be a prosecutor, because I promise you didn't want to be none of the defense attorneys, not in that situation. He want to be a prosecutor, so I'm in school. I'm just trying to see how this person worked this trial. When a courtroom is open, it is open for the public unless it is stated otherwise. That means any trial that's even in Waycross, Georgia, I have a right to sit there and spectate and keep my goddamn mouth shut. That's what that dumbass defense attorney should have did. You had already got your ass handed to you on a damn news thing. There was a prosecutor who is a news person who handed this dumb motherfucker his ass. Right after he called his client dumb.
Yeah.
What, Bubba?
You say you want to go to sleep?
Hell is waiting. Period. So he could not have told Jesse Jackson, leave out this courtroom. He couldn't have done that. You going, Bubba? He could not have told him. He couldn't have told him. Because he had to tell everybody else to leave. But that lawyer, and that's why the judge say, I was thinking that you, and I'm paraphrasing, but the judge told him, said, I was thinking that you were just saying that because you was concerned. He said, but you keep bringing it up. So now I'm thinking it must be something personal to you. He said, I've already made myself clear. I am not going to tell Jesse Jackson to leave out of this courtroom. He said, because the courts is open to the public. And as long as they sitting back there and quiet, I can't say a damn thing to them. That's law. Magistrate court, superior court, whatever court, it's open to the public. Period. He's sitting up there whining and bitching and moaning. So my last thing is this. Let me live down my past. From the pimp and the hooker on the street to the police departments and their on. Are you living down your past? Don't get mad at people because you still living in your past and they calling you on your bullshit. And if you have or are living down your past, what you must understand, you got demons to deal with. What you put out there is coming right back to you. My name is Maurice Mungen. And this has been one man's minute opinion. And most of it were fact. I myself, and I know the Lord Jesus Christ, approves this message. Good day.